All right, good morning, everyone. Today we're going to talk about the best thing in the world, and that is coffee.
And fat.
But mainly coffee.
No, mainly fat.
Okay, we'll talk about coffee and fat. So today I want to talk to you about our morning routine that we do every day that we are home and not on the road. So it starts out with one of the best things ever, and that is an espresso flat white made with heavy whipping cream. And a lot of you might ask, not milk? Why are you doing this? And you know what? I'm gonna let Coco explain that. Go ahead and tell him, Coco.
We make it with creamer because 1, it tastes delicious, but 2, it doesn't have any sugar. Normal milk has over 13 grams of sugar, and in the morning time, we try to avoid carbohydrates altogether. Yes, this has fat, but I'll explain why fat isn't bad in a minute. Now, back to the coffee.
And the second type of coffee is a bulletproof coffee. And now this is your typical drip coffee blended with butter, grass-fed butter, and MCT oil. And now this is just a magical frothy combination when you combine the two with a handheld blender.
I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a scene, baby. LABB been the team, baby. Big Papa, word the G, baby. Look, labs till I'm finished. Had a handful of lemons through the hand. Got a bag, now the hands in the business. For my hand, it's a ticket. Talking Mazda for the.
And we use a 2-quart wide mouth ball glass jar, or some of you may know it as a mason jar. And the reason we do this is that I'm not a big fan of mixing my daily hot coffee in a plastic container. 1, I'm a little concerned about the chemicals might be leaching in. And 2, they don't last. We've actually did it in the past and they would break down within a week or 2. We also put a silicone sleeve on the glass jar, and this is just to protect, your sensitive digits from the heat. And I'll put a link to both of those below so you guys can get those from Amazon. Now some of you might ask, why the butter? Why the MCT oil? Well, let's get it right back to our fitness freak, Coco, to explain that.
So this isn't a short answer, but there are a few reasons why we use grass-fed butter and MCT oil in our coffee. 1, it satiates the appetite. 2, it gives us mental clarity and focus. And 3, it slows down the absorption of caffeine so you don't have that crazy spike and crash that you have with a normal cup of coffee.
But isn't the fat bad?
Very good question, Scott. Actually, fat is not bad for you. Fat is good for you. It's sugar that is bad for you, and it's sugar that will make you fat. Fat won't make you fat. That's why we're not afraid of fat, especially not in our coffee. Enough coffee and fat talk. It's time to get to work.
Peace. Love is love. Love is love. Adios. Bendo with the switch again. Boy deliver like he heffing. Core with digits, give them estimates. Somersaults for my Benjamins. I got what you need, baby. Skirt the Chevy, make a